What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the MLB and Patrick podcast, and this is episode number 66, I think. 66.
Yeah,
Okay,
most
cool.
likely, if that's what it says on the dock.
All right,
I do my I
I
do my
looked
job, you know.
I looked at it and I totally forgot when I started this, but hopefully everyone's having a great week. Busy playoff NFL weekend this week. Weekend. You got Niners and the Seahawks today, and the Bills and the uh,
Patriots.
Patriots. No,
Well,
Bills aren't playing the Patriots. The Bills are playing
Broncos.
Broncos. Yes, Texans are playing the Patriots because all
Yeah,
week long people are picking the Texans because of the defense.
yeah, that defense
So
is crazy.
yeah. So of course I got the Bills and the Niners today to win. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go, since everyone's going Texans, I'm gonna go Patriots. And then the other game, Rams and Bears, I'm gonna go with the Bears. A lot of people are picking the Rams. They are also favored by 7.5, I think, the last time I saw, which is crazy. That's the biggest, largest margin of all four games. So, um, who you got, Noah?
Yeah, so just going off the Bears Rams game, it's going to be extremely cold, I think.
Yeah,
So, and
it's
people are
like
expect a
7.
lot of people are saying, "Oh, Rams can throw 50 on the board or whatever." Blah blah blah. That's not going to happen in that kind of weather. So, um, Matthew Stafford's record is pretty bad in the cold weather. Um,
Even though
so
he said he prefers cold weather.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like 20 and 30 or something in cold
Yeah.
weather. So he's played a lot of games in it though. So but yeah, I'm gonna go Bears, obviously. But I do think it will be a lot closer than people are expecting. People are just expecting the Rams to blow the Bears out of the water when I mean you've seen it. Seen it last week. Their second half team. So they're down in the first half.
They just need to play second half football, 4 quarters
All
of
yeah.
football.
But worst case, I'm happy they saved their best for last. Um Houston Patriots. I am a Houston believer. Early on, I was not a Houston believer based off their offense. Still based off their offense, but Nico Collins is out, so I don't know how they're going to score the ball. I mean, CJ Stroud
Didn't like
still don't think he's the guy there. He had his rookie year, and ever since then, he's just been um,
mediocre.
yeah. I was gonna say I was trying to think of like he's going down, like he's decreasing. Each year he's getting worse and worse, uh, stats wise at least. I guess I'll go Patriots. I really want to go Houston, but I don't know if Nico Collins is playing. So oh Patriots. 49ers, Seahawks. Sam Darnold was questionable. I don't.
Oblique injury. He hasn't thrown a football since that report came out.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to miss the game.
No.
It's just he's just on the report, but. That makes me kind of question. I was Seahawks all the way. Um, 49ers lose George Kittle again, and the Seahawks defense manhandled the 49ers offense the last week of the season. So um, I'm still gonna go Seahawks, and then I'll go Buffalo over Denver. I just don't think Denver's offense is good all year. They just have not been good. So
It's gonna be
we'll see
crazy.
if that. It's really like
Bills
the
defense is horrible, and then
yeah.
Broncos offense is just not,
It's just
could be a lot better.
who can be better that game? The Buffalo defense or the Denver offense? But yeah, I mean it's interesting. The two AFC games, it's all going to depend on one defense. Literally, if Houston's defense shows up, they're going to win. If Denver's defense shows up, they're going to win. So
Yeah.
the other two teams' defense doesn't really matter. They have enough offense on that side. So it all depends on Denver and Houston defense for them. So it'll be fun to watch. Buffalo today, Buffalo in a few hours, and then Patrick's Niners, man. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think one last thing before we move on. I think everyone this week, of course, I work with a lot of 49ers fans, and everyone keeps asking the confidence level of this game, and I told them I had no confidence last game, so I'm having no confidence this game. So if they win, yay, that's amazing. If they lose, I told you they were gonna lose, so
You just gotta temper your expectations. You can't be
yeah.
too
And
too
honestly, I
crazy.
haven't met a Niners fan that was like super overconfident. So,
Yeah, I
I
mean
don't
injury wise,
like if I was a Bears fan, like I think I would have more faith because they're not injured, and I guess the only worry is yeah, the opponents have gone to a early lead in the beginning of the game, but they still came back. They look good. It's just the 49ers, you don't know what you're going to get because everyone's injured.
yeah, it's kind of the opposite deal with the Bears 49ers, where the Bears have been injured all year and now they're becoming healthier right in time. Yeah, they did lose their starting left tackle, but they have a nice little backup left tackle who I think will step in pretty nicely. And then they lost TJ Edwards, but they played better without him on the field. And then yeah, and then the 49ers obviously were healthy for a while, then they got
Injured
hurt
all
again, and they
season.
got healthy again, and then they got hurt again. So, but yeah, without Fred Warner, I think it's probably the biggest deal. If Fred Warner was back, I would be more confident in saying that the 49ers can pull something out here. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. But hey, you never know.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
And one last football before we get to baseball, big news in baseball, but John Harbaugh reportedly is signing with the New York Giants to coach them, but something has been holding it up. So it's not been official. I think it's like 95%. They're just trying to get something done. But yeah, I think that's a crazy move for the Giants. You go and get John Harbaugh, and I think that's definitely someone that they needed to probably push the needle, get it done this next year. They have the pieces, they have good young guys, so um, and it's a good division uh, to win in
Yeah,
right
you
away.
bring someone who has championship experience. He's been very successful in his career, so I think just bringing someone like that type of mindset, the winner's mindset in that has already won, should do or should be very good for the young guy because that Giants team's very young. They have a really good defense, or good pieces at least on defense. Um, they just need to figure out how to win those games because they did have some games where they were very close to pulling it out, and it's kind of like the Bears last year where the game was mismanaged at the end, or it's just a lack of experience um, in those type of situations, and then the team just ends up not being able to pull it out. But
Yeah,
um, yeah, if you're a Giants fan, man, you have a high pick, a new head coach potentially, most likely with Harbaugh. Um,
starting QB,
and
starting running back, Malik
you got a good
Neighbors,
young QB, a good young receiver. You're probably going to add another good young receiver to that offense. And hey, it might be a nice little turnaround there. You're seeing the Eagles kind of implode. The Cowboys are also just the Cowboys, and the Commanders, Jaden Daniels just takes too many hits. He's like when he was drafted, I think the first thing a lot of people said was Robert Griffin III type vibe, the same way
yeah,
he runs the ball, throws the ball, and honestly the same type of injuries. So hopefully he stays healthy for the future. But man, just the way he plays, I don't know. He's got to change it up there a little bit.
yep. But that is it for all football, and now on to baseball, Noah. Big
Yep.
news.
Yeah, a couple huge signings, probably the two biggest free agents left. Um, I don't remember exactly who's still a free agent. It's been a while. But um,
I know
Kyle
Bregman signed.
Tucker. Kyle Tucker. Yeah, Bregman went to the Cubs, I believe. But yeah, Kyle Tucker, 4-year, $240 million contract with the Who else? Los Angeles Dodgers. Uh, I mean, from the start of free agency, he there was a lot of speculation he'd go to the Dodgers or the Yankees. It seems like the Yankees didn't really want to give him that contract, but the Mets were in there, just $10 million short of what the Dodgers gave him, 60 mil a year for 4 years. It includes opt-outs after the second and third season, which my opinion is probably what got the deal done more likely than the extra 10 million. I mean, just having the ability to opt out if you're having a career year, and then load up another huge contract. A lot of people were expecting him to sign like a 7 year, 8 year contract. But I mean, 60 mil a year, absolutely insane. Um, $64 million signing bonus. One thing the Dodgers always do, get that deferred money. He got 30 mil deferred. And yeah, his year value of his contract will be 57 million, not 60 because of the deferred money. But huge deal. Probably if there was any weakness to the Dodgers, it is their outfield. Fix that right away in right field. They've been having like a little circus rotation out there. You got
Yeah.
Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edman, Alex Call, who's more of just a defensive guy who plays center field, and Andy Pajes. But yeah, you kind of filled that spot right field ever since Mookie Betts has moved to short, and now you got another left-handed power hitter, guy who gets on base a lot. Um, Huge signing,
Yep.
absolutely huge signing.
Yep. It's so crazy. You know, everyone thinks this is bad for baseball. The Dodgers are just loading up on their players. I think they're spending, didn't they say $2 billion next year on their team? So,
Right.
just ridiculous numbers. But hey, this owner wants to spend money and he will go out and get the guys they want. So, I mean, it's kind of 50-50. You know, some owners just want the money coming in. They'll spend like I think the lowest is like 70 million. I think it's like the Pirates or something. Um, so you have that owner, you know, not spending money, and then you have the Dodgers who are just spending the money to get the players they want, and you know, it's theirs to lose this next year, the championship. They're easily going to be the favorites. Um, but you got to think of last year, you know, the Toronto was going to win. They just needed two outs, and then Dodgers just pulled off a miracle in Game 7. So, um, yeah, it's just gonna be a crazy year next year. I mean, how can you compete with uh that lineup and the pitching rotation is crazy. So, and you got
Yeah,
Edwin Diaz, who they just signed a couple months ago for their
yeah, they got
closer.
probably their next weakest spot was their closing pitcher, Edwin Diaz, like you said, signed there last month. Um, and like you mentioned, the World Series. I mean, that just proves if you have the right guys on your team who can show up in big moments. I mean,
It was
that's
Rojas. I mean,
huge.
it wasn't even
And it
like
was,
the main guy.
I'm but it was all solo home runs. That's what got them there. I mean, we saw Toronto had a 3-run home run early on with Vlad, I believe, or Bo, one of the two. Um, but then the comeback was just solo home run, Will Smith, solo home run, uh, Teoscar Hernandez. I don't know if it was or not, but I'm just saying some names. And then another solo home run, Max Muncy. And then, like you said, Miguel Rojas. Like just it's just those things where you just have the right guys in the right spot, and signings like this, so you're gonna have another guy who can just show up in the clutch when you need it.
Yeah,
It's just the talent is absolutely unbelievable on the team. Um,
I think it's
and
crazy too that the next highest paid player in the league behind or in front of Kyle Tucker is Shohei Ohtani. So that's
yep,
insane.
yeah, but like you said, yeah, like when you said about the spending, I think this will lead to a MLB floor, like a salary cap floor, where teams will have to at least spend this amount of money.
Yeah,
So, like you said, like just saying that they're like the
100
Pirates are
million.
like 70 million, right now, they will have to spend, like you said, yeah, like at least 100 million on the team, the roster. Um, the thing is, everyone has different type of TV deals. The Dodgers have the highest.
International deals.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. So
crazy.
it's all different. I mean, yeah. I mean, just think about how much money Shohei Ohtani brings into this Dodgers team. It's absolutely insane. He has a whole country behind him. Um, yeah, like it'll be interesting. I think it will happen. We'll probably see a baseball lockout. I think it's in the next 2 years. They have the meeting, another deal done in the next 2 years. So there will most likely be a lockout because some people might want to have a cap on how much you can spend. Players aren't going to want that. I mean, just look at the Juan Soto deal, Kyle Tucker deal. They want to be making 60 mil a year, obviously. So
Yeah.
the only hope is that they get a floor, and owners are not going to want a floor. Uh, because they don't want to have to spend more money. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but hopefully, uh, you know, something gets worked out and actually helps the league. But yeah, absolutely insane with the Dodgers right now. You never know, obviously, how the seasons are going to go with injuries and stuff. But yeah, like Patrick said, easily the favorite.
Well, last
Um,
year the Dodgers were injured the whole year, and then they get healthy
yeah, they
like
still
the end of the
found a way to
season.
stay afloat the whole year while
Yeah.
injured, and then yeah, like you said, everyone got healthy and they just took over the playoffs.
And
Like
then Yamamoto was just a closer as well.
yeah,
So
pitching out of his mind. Um, But yeah,
I
they have
love
one of the best
baseball.
front offices. I mean, you have to give it to the Dodgers, man. They have one of the best front offices. I mean, they're like one of the only teams that defer this amount of money,
Yeah.
which is, I mean,
Like Kyle
it's
Tucker
working.
is going to the Dodgers, but like they're offering 60 million. Like why would you not just take the money? You have a chance to compete for the championship next year. And you can opt out in 2 years and get like a bigger contract. You could probably get, I don't know, 75, 80 million.
Yeah, I mean, I'll kind of go over it with the next guy who signed, but like, just think about, I mean, like you said, he has two or three times he can opt out of the contract if he wants, and he wants to leave, and um, but it's also not like he has to leave. It's his decision if he wants to leave. So that's pretty appealing to a player. Um, and the Dodgers do kind of have the luxury of that because their team is so good. They have a great uh, showing every year. But I mean, just being able to have that ability, if he has 50 home runs next year, he can opt out and try to get a higher contract somewhere else. So just having that flexibility as a player, I mean, that's just more appealing than any other offer. Like with Bo Bichette, who just signed with the Mets, one of the bigger deals also is a 3-year, $126 million contract. He'll most likely move to second base with Francisco Lindor at shortstop. But his deal, no opt-outs and no deferrals for the Mets. So the Mets are paying him straight up right out of the gate, no deferrals like the Kyle Tucker with 30 million deferred, where it'll be spread out after his 4-year contract. He's getting this all in the first 3 years. He has no opt-out, so he's stuck there for 3 years. They're stuck paying him for 3 years at the amount of money. What is it?
42.
42 million a year. Bo Bichette is probably one of the shakiest players the last couple years, stats wise. Um, so I mean, you give this contract to Bo Bichette, uh, huge money, and it's kind of like if you're kind of just stuck with it, you know? So, shout out Bo Bichette, shout out the Mets, but if you just look at the two deals, I mean, no,
It
I mean,
wasn't Toronto offering 10 years something, 3 something
for what? For
for
Bo?
Bo Bichette, or was that another deal?
No, Bo Bichette was in trade rumors a lot last year. He was out with injuries. I think maybe a few years ago there was potential of him signing that huge
Hmm.
deal, but yeah, the last couple of years he's had a rough time.
Maybe it
But he
was
did have
Kyle
a good
Tucker deal.
ending last year. Yeah, Kyle Tucker was having great years with the Astros. Then he got traded to the Cubs. He's expected to sign a longer term deal, but with the opt-outs, it gives him the option to sign a huge deal next year if that becomes the case, you know. So. Um, yeah,
And
kind of
these
a
two
short-term
teams are
deal.
easily the two top teams spending money.
Yeah,
Dodgers and then the Mets. And the Mets missed the playoffs last year, so which is
and
crazy.
li- and like I said earlier, the Mets were willing to spend 50 million on Kyle Tucker. I think he was given a 4-year 50 mil a year, and the Dodgers had a 60 mil. So I mean, They could have easily given him the 60 million a year. I mean, the what was his name? Cohen, the owner of
Yeah,
the Mets.
Steve.
He's saying he's willing to spend whatever it takes to get these guys there. He's only spent it on one guy, Juan Soto. So, if he really wanted, if he really said what he's going to do, we would be seeing these guys on the Mets right now.
True.
Maybe he'd be giving out more deferrals right now. Maybe people should be thinking about how the Dodgers are doing this, and maybe they should adopt it themselves. I mean, no one else is giving deferrals like this. And I understand you're going to have to pay more later on, but if you want to win now, if that's your whole point of winning now, you don't think about the future, right?
Yeah.
You deal with that when it comes. So, uh,
It's
yeah,
not
two
like
huge
these guys are
signings.
gonna run out of money, you know what I mean? These guys are
Yeah,
gonna
I mean, th these guys are
billionaires, so
billionaires, the top 0.1% in the world, So it's like, uh, yeah, but two big signings in baseball. Like Patrick said, Alex Bregman did some with the Cubs, pretty good.
Ellie
Uh,
De La Cruz declined his extension. So
Ellie De La Cruz is betting on himself, which
it's
he
insane.
could probably have a great year. So we'll see about a very young guy still. He's only what 22, 23. So, um, yeah, baseball coming soon, couple months.
February,
Yeah.
catchers, pitchers.
Get some spring training action.
Yeah. Interesting news coming out of the PGA this week. Brooks Koepka is returning to the PGA after playing on the Live Tour the past 3 years or so. Um, the PGA is doing a return to the PGA program. The only way you qualify for that program was to win a major championship 2022 to 2025 and be some top player in the world during that time. It's basically a program for those golfers who went to live. There was only four players that they gave requirements for. So it was Cam Smith, John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, and Brooks Koepka. Those were the only four players within the criteria that the PGA put out there. So those are basically the only four players the PGA wanted from Live, and Brooks Koepka was the one that said yes, and he's returning to the PGA. He does have to pay $5 million to a charity. He gives up his equity in the PGA for the next 5 years. It's equivalent to $85 million and is ineligible for the FedEx Cup bonus next year, 2026, or this year. And he has to qualify his way into the signature events, which are low fields of like 40 to 50 players, and the prize pool is $20 million. So, but this guy also signed a contract to go to live for like $200 million. So, I mean, this
Yeah, it's
is
pocket change.
it's he's got money. You know, he can definitely travel. He has money to travel and sponsorships and everything. So it's good to see him coming back to the tour. He did say he wanted to be close to family and play more golf in the States rather than international. So this is definitely a step for him to do that. But PGA gets Brooks Koepka back easily. He's easily one of the favorites among the fans. So the other players that I mentioned, Cam Smith, John Rahm, and Bryson, they said they're committed to live this year. So um, it was kind of interesting. Bryson was either gonna go back to live, go back to the PGA, or just do YouTube golf. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I think how long has it been since Liv been around? 5 years, maybe less. 3 years.
3 years, 2022.
Yeah, I think when it all happened, I remember it was huge deal, huge a lot of players leaving. It kind of felt like a temporary thing. And we're probably going to see people, yeah, like the Kepka, more people coming back, um, and basically paying paying their dues to get back, I
Yeah.
guess. Uh, but yeah, like they went for the money. I think it was all expected. It's going to be a short term. I'm going to make this $200 million, and then the league's not really going to do anything. The Live League is not going to be much, there's just it's just international. So,
basically. Yeah.
yeah.
And the deadline
Yeah.
to return on this program is February 2nd. So, um, we'll see if people change their minds and goes back to the PGA. But people think Koepka should have had more things that he needed to give up because of his move to live. So
What do you think after this deadline? Next year's deadline is going to be worse. You're going to see you're going to see
maybe,
6 million in charity. You think it's
yeah.
going to go up, or you
There's
think
also
it?
rumors that this is a one-time thing, so you may
Ooh,
not get this offer next year. So,
yeah,
but we'll see. There's a new CEO for the PGA this year, so um, yeah, I don't know. See what happens.
yeah. I mean, big names like Bryson DeChambeau and Rahm, like people I even heard of. I feel like if the offer or if they come and say they want to come back, I think there will be some sort of offer on the table, like
Yeah, I'm sure.
big name guys who are,
There's no way the
you know,
PGA just like, it's cool.
yeah, they're like, okay, yeah, I'm looking to come back if you guys are willing to give me a deal like Brooks Koepka or Ali's is like, oh, I'll be like, I'll take 10 million to charity if you want or whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Like they're not just gonna be like, no, I know you're number 10 in the world, but
we're gonna
no,
say
they're gonna
no.
they're gonna do what's best for the PGA, which is to get them
Yeah,
back.
exactly. But that is it for this week in sports. On to our favorite game of late, the Pick'em game. We're going to do the NFL first. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No,
Sound ready?
yeah,
What do you think?
I'm gonna say Tom Brady, just because of that 1 year that he had, right? MVP
Yeah,
or
2020,
Mike
2022.
Evans.
But I mean QB, like
How can you go against Tom Brady?
I'm just thinking
The
because this is
GOAT.
fantasy points, right?
Yeah,
Well, I mean QB gonna have higher fantasy points than a receiver.
no.
No,
Well, dude, Tom Brady passed for like, didn't he pass for like 5,000 yards 1 year?
was that with the Bucks?
Yeah, I think so. That was one of the years with. Let's go Tom Brady. Let's go Tom. How can you say no?
I don't know who else it'd be. I'm trying to think of any other players, but
LeSean
yeah,
McCoy.
shout out Sean McCoy,
Steelers.
Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown
Antonio
has to
Brown.
be. You know,
Plaxico Burress. What a guy. Kansas City Chiefs.
Tyreek,
Tyreek Hill.
unless you want to get
Travis
tight end
Kelce.
Travis Kelce. I mean, he might have to be tight end. What other good tight end would there be?
Um, I don't know. Can't think of anyone else.
Jamal Charles.
Your boy. Wasn't it? Okay, I'm gonna say I think I remember. It wasn't like Priest Holmes the top guy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty Holmes.
Do we try
We
to
got
go
pretty
for perfect?
Holmes. Yeah,
Try to go for perfect?
yeah,
New York Giants. Odell Beckham.
yeah. Like Odell,
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon. Yeah, but I don't know if Saquon. I think if
Didn't
the
he have a
Eagles
good
show up,
year his last year before he went to the Eagles? Didn't he? It was not like his best year.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who do you want to go with?
Fantasy wise, I don't know.
Probably Saquon, right?
Who's the other one? Odell. I
Odell.
mean, I'd be fine going with Odell.
Let's go Odell.
I just think if the Eagles show up, I mean, I would rather go Saquon with the last year, or whatever, 2 years ago.
That's true. Go Odell. Plaxico Bears. Arizona Cardinals.
Trey McBride.
Trey McBride. Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah, it's just the tight end spot, man. I think Trey McBride's another good one to.
To go with.
Yeah. I just don't know like who's gonna have a good tight end.
Yeah.
We already didn't put Travis Kelce. Who's left? Greg Olsen. If you get the Panthers or something, I don't know, but
It's so risky to not choose tight end this late, huh?
hey, I think we have to go McBride. I mean, he had what this year, last year, like he has to be up there for tight ends.
The Raiders. Could have been Brock Bowers.
I don't know. Did he have a better year than Trey McBride than 2025? I don't think so.
I thought it was a rookie year, right?
Well, I thought Trey McBride passed him this year.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I mean, there's been good Raiders. I
Josh
just can't think of
Jacobs.
them. Josh Jacobs is a good one. Um, Amari Cooper. I don't know how good his year was with them. That's where he was drafted, I believe. Um,
Um, I guess just Josh Jacobs, right? Probably the best.
there's definitely someone we're not thinking of.
Oh, Devontae
Davante
Adams.
Adams. Can't go though. Can't go with them. We ready?
No? All right, fine. Josh Jacobs.
It was probably Davante Adams.
Indianapolis Colts. T.Y. Hilton.
J Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Taylor for sure, right?
And then you have good receivers. Shout out Dallas Clark.
Pierre Garçon. Marvin Harrison.
Yeah,
Jonathan Taylor for sure. Elite. Oh,
95%.
I think it's tight end, maybe.
David Johnson. It was Saquon Barkley. He did have a good year.
Wow, David Johnson.
Yeah, I totally forgot about David
David
Johnson.
Johnson?
Marvin Harrison. I was gonna say
Darren
Marvin
Waller?
Harrison, but I was just thinking like 2002. Like that's a really like long
Dang.
ago.
I didn't know Darren Waller was that good on the Raiders. But the thing is, we picked McBride and he had like 300, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
315.
yeah.
But
It's just David Johnson had like 400 something.
that's true. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. You think we could do NBA real quick or no?
Hey, we'll see. We'll just have to not deliberate. We just have to go with our instinct.
All right.
Gut choices right here.
Good choices. Yeah. Houston Rockets. I forgot who we chose. It wasn't
Hakeem.
Hakeem. Oh, I thought it was like James Harden.
Oh, we could go James Harden this time. Let's just go James Harden. Why not? I don't. I think we chose Hakeem.
Clippers.
Uh,
Blake Griffin.
Kawhi,
Oh yeah, Kawhi.
Chris Paul. I think we go Kawhi.
Kawhi.
And we know that LeBron plays every position or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Atlanta Hawks.
does
Trae
Trey Young have
Young.
a good one? I don't know.
Josh Smith.
Uh, yeah, Josh Smith, power forward, I think. Trying to think like to the older guys. Like, what's the shooting guard's name? I can't remember his name for some reason. The guy who dunks all the time.
Uh, Clyde.
No, we saw Clyde, but it's not Clyde. It's oh my God, I can't remember his name. But it's probably not him. Um, Vince Carter. I think we just go with
Trae Young.
yeah, I can't think of
Unfortunately.
anyone. Yeah.
Kyle Korver. Grizzlies.
Who I think it was Jaw. I think that's good Jaw.
Oh yeah.
He had like a crazy one.
Nope.
So we think we
Shaq.
got LeBron at power forward or Shaq, yeah.
Shaq
Oh yeah,
this.
let's go Shaq. Power forward's gonna suck. Oh,
Amari.
Amari Stoudemire. Perfect. Oh, Charles Barkley.
Oh wait.
Oh, he's not there. He said, all right, Charles Barkley then.
Okay.
Perfect. We're lucky Amari Sotomayor didn't show up at power forward.
Yeah. What? Wow.
The one I really questioned was Trey Young, and Kawhi. Those were the two I was really questionable about.
Man, no one has for the Clippers, no one has
40.
dang, that's crazy. Hey, shout out to us. Look at that quick. Don't think about it.
Easy.
Not
Yeah,
as
you
many
didn't think about it too
players.
much.
Not as
Yeah.
many players as the
A
NFL.
little cheat on Charles Barkley, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
because
it wasn't our fault. Our guy
yeah,
wasn't there,
Amari.
so
Yeah, exactly.
but that's it for this episode. Look at that. We got it done just in time.
Perfect timing.
Hopefully everyone enjoys the weekend and we'll see everyone next week.
See ya.
See ya.